Hi everyone, I'm Duru Bartiner. I'm a freshman student studying industrial engineering in Bilkent University, and today I will present my Physics 102 lab project. The aim of this experiment is to investigate how different dielectric materials, their position between the plates, and the distance between the plates affect the capacitance. And required equipments for this experiment are 2 rectangular plates, aluminum foil, a multimeter, cables, 2 dielectric materials, and a ruler. In this experiment, first I will use 2 identical rectangular plates and cover each of them with aluminum foil to construct a capacitor. Then I will measure the capacitance using different dielectric materials between the plates, changing the dielectric materials' positions and changing the distance between the plates. These are the equipment that I used for the experiment. First, I used 2 identical rectangular plates and covered each of them with aluminum foil to construct a capacitor. Then I measured the capacitance of the capacitor using a multimeter. This is the formula that I used to calculate the capacitance. As the first step, I put cytophone between the plates as a dielectric material without leaving any gap between the cytophone and the plates. Then I measured the capacitance of the capacitor. As a second step, I brought the cytophone to the half of the plates and measured the capacitance of the capacitor. When the region between the plates are covered with 2 dielectric materials, which are air and cytophone, these 2 layers act like a parallel connected capacitors. And this is the formula that I used to calculate the capacitance. As a third step, I doubled the gap between the plates and put the cytophone back to its first place and measured the capacitance. When the region between the plates contains 2 dielectric materials, these 2 layers act like a series connected capacitors. In that case, equivalent capacitance becomes this. As a fourth step, I brought the cytophone to the half of the plate and measured the capacitance. The equivalent capacitance becomes this. Then I repeated the process with the dielectric material wood instead of the cytophone. And these are the results of my experiment. Then I calculated the error for each value and take the average of them, and found 13.3% for table 1 and 15.9% for table 2. Some errors may have occurred due to humidity and temperature of the laboratory, human errors like hand tremor, and rounding the results. Even though some error occurred in the experiment, the results were still as I expected. In this experiment, I found that the increase of distance between the plates decreases the capacitance, while the increase of dielectric material between the plates increases the capacitance. Thank you for watching.